So chat here on Twitch has spoken. They have decided they would like to do a War of the Spark draft instead of a Throne of Eldraine draft, which makes sense because Throne is kind of screwed up with all of the mill decks. I know that's not super fun to play with and against all time. So I'm hoping that you YouTube viewers will feel the same way. So we're gonna do some sweet Eldraine draft, or sorry, a War of the Spark draft. Enter the God Eternal. This card is pretty sweet. It is a very heavy swing. It kills your guy, makes a guy, gains some life, does some mill. It's like a 1-for-0, which is pretty great. Reasonable chance we wheel Finisher, maybe even Callous Dismissal. Sometimes Price of Betrayal wheels, and I like Price of Betrayal because it kills Planeswalkers. There's some good things in this set for sure, or in this pack. I think around a normal draft table, I would normally try to avoid taking multicolor cards first, but I think Arena is a lot more forgiving for this. So I'm going to go ahead and take the God Eternals, I think. So here we have not a lot of great cards in our colors, but not only that, but also just not a lot of great cards in general. I think the best card in the pack is probably the Thunder Drake anyway, which is in our colors. Yes, Scout, I think Thunder Drake is very good, yeah. I just meant like not a lot. For pick 2, I would expect to find a much higher quality of cards where you're kind of still trying to, like, you know, figure out what you... I would think the decision would be hard, or at least harder in pick 2, but I think this is just clear cut. It's lucky that it's in our color, and it's really the only thing of value. I mean, the Smasher kind of guy is cool, but Saheeli's fantastic. Callous Dismissal is also very good. I like taking the Saheeli. It plays towards my favorite deck, and then we can potentially move out of black if we don't see anything, and move into red, or whatever. Or we just play her for double blue, and she's great. And blue and black tend to have a lot of spells in them anyway. I like this play. Spark Harvest and an Aid for the Fallen. I like Spark Harvest a lot. It's something we didn't see a lot when we drafted Dimir much last time. We didn't see a single removal spell. Flux Channeler, Tamiyo's Epiphany, which is a card that is pretty fantastic, and a Gateway Plaza, potentially. Couldn't hurt, but I think we are pretty happy with the first Epiphany here. We do have 2 cards already that say Channeler would be great, but it is better in the blue-red, I think. But I think I don't take Epiphany high enough before, so I'd like to correct that. Reaper. Transmutation's okay. I mean, it kills like the mythics, but you don't see those all that often anyway. Pretty easy bully. I like Strix a lot. It kills planeswalkers. Plating is very situational. I like the card, but I don't tend to find room for it in my decks. I like Price. Uncommon for vault value. Aid for the Fallen Wield. Heyo. That's a big win for us. It does look like black is quite open. Ooh, this is not a great pack for us. Spell Keeper Weird is pretty nice. Paired with Aid for the Fallen, you can just go infinite on your planeswalkers, which is really great for cards like Ashiok if you have them. Even Saheeli, I mean, you just have infinite. So Obnixilus's Cruelty is pretty fantastic. Also Bleeding Edge. One target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn and you amass. Both great cards. It's actually a little tough. I'm a really big fan of Cruelty. I think this is just so much guaranteed value, whereas like if they've got a 4/4 or a flyer and you can't kill it with that, then you just feel so bad. If you happen to hit like, you know, one of these with it, then sure, it feels great, but how many times are you just gonna be like facing down lethal by like a Thunder Drake or something and can't deal with it? Hopefully we wield a second Aid for the Fallen, but I'm pretty happy with the second Thunder Drake. The Reaver here is a great pickup. I think we're short on 2 drops, and by that I mean we have 1. This guy's pretty fantastic. Have a good night, Nutty Rob. 4 hours till alarm? Oh no! Go get some sleep. Thank you so much for being here and for all of your support today. This is a very late Bleeding Edge. I almost didn't see it. Second Aid for the Fallen. They go very late. I don't hate a Timber Giant either. I feel like Aid for the Fallens actually go later than the Giants. And Shriek Driver is pretty cool when it kills Planeswalkers. I'm gonna say Aid for the Fallen's coming back around. I'm gonna take this Giant. It's top end and draw, which I'm a big fan of. I'll take this Aid. 2-drop, yay! Just what we needed. Not the best one, but... Ooh. Alright, what are we looking at here? Spark Harvest, Vizier. Vizier is really good. I think Augur of Bolas is also really good in this this archetype. What do you guys think? Twitch chat? One viewer says that they think the Augur is better because of all of the Aid for the Fallens. I think as a whole, I think the Vizier is a stronger card. Now that said, we actually don't have as many synergies with it as we might like. I think we have 1, 2, 3 cards. He would be the 4th card. That's actually not bad. We have Edge. We've got a lot of things. I'm very torn. I think that it's Vizier, but we have one viewer for Bolas. And our 2-drop slot is light. So I'm pretty happy to go with Twitch chat here. Fill out our curve. I mean, it's still a good card regardless. Second Reaper, Conjurant, Toll is also fine. Man, the Spellgorger weird. I want to make that deck so bad. Ah! What is this? Command the Dreadhorde. Choose any number of creatures and or planeswalkers from your graveyard. Deals damage equal to you to the converted. So this would be good if we were really far ahead. But if we're behind, then it doesn't do anything. We're gonna take it anyway, though. We're gonna say we are not going to be behind. Sorin's Thirst. It's borderline playable in this format. It's way worse than it is normally. It's a very late Mau. Also, now I really wish we had that other card and took the bolus here. It's a good 2-drop. I like it late game. Probably not running this, but I think that's fine. This card is decent. What are we getting back with it, right? We're getting back like Giant or a... Yeah, it's not that great for us, honestly. Oh yeah, it's any graveyard. No, it says from your graveyard to the battlefield. It's not any graveyard. That's a different card. That's the one from Dominaria. Oh, you're talking about command is from any graveyard, but my point is if you're behind, then you can't afford to spend the life on it, right? That's my point. You have to be at even or ahead. Borderline win more type of card. Alright. We were definitely not as open there. In pack 3. I don't think we have very many things for that. We don't have that. We don't have this. We're not very good. You're bad. Don't think we have enough for that. This is not great. Alright, that's 40 cards. Just a light skim, no tough decisions. We don't have a, we don't have a very deep bench of playables. Let's see what this looks like creature-wise. 11's very low, but I think each Aid for the Fallen kind of counts. Do we have any creatures we could put in? We have plenty of 2s. Either like a Dam Breaker or a Skulker. And get rid of like Soren's Thirst or Price. I think Price has more upside to killing planeswalkers. And most of the creatures in the format don't die to thirst anyway. 12 creatures feels better to me. We have enough 2-drops to gum things up to make up for the fact that we don't have a lot of 3s and stuff. Yes, Gunnar, I agree. It usually does kill a planeswalker without sitting too long. Let's go ahead and play a... Oh no, I don't have Pony card. Rip. I need to buy 1 Pony Sleeve for my free-to-play account. I feel like we just need to be playing mono ponies, right? Alright, that was a pretty easy cut. One of the fastest ones we've had. Your Little Pony isn't for everybody? I mean, yeah, it's not for people who are lame. True story. Lands and spells. We're on the draw. Oh, we never didn't have it. I think Bleeding Edge will be better for us. If we had drawn a swamp there, that would have been a mistake on my part. On you. You can put it on the frost links or the pouncing links, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm going. I think this is fine. That's a problem as well. Rising populace. Also a problem. So we're looking at Bleeding Edge. We're looking at Spark Harvesting the Thunder Drake. Hey Cypher, how's it going? Ooh, shit. So this is what I mean, like, when we hit it, do you think we're gonna have enough life to actually cast this? Stream is going well. Charity went really well today. We raised a bunch of funds for a good cause, which was really awesome. A great cause, actually. We kind of crushed it. Oh man, not hitting our lands is just, it's really fucking us up. I mean, we could just take it or we could chump it. This is a little tough. Oh no! Brutal. We actually milled one of these, so I really wasn't thinking that it was gonna be there. So... we're at 11 still, which feels pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna command back, I think. We're gonna get the Teferi and probably his elite guard mage, I think, is the correct play. Because that draws us a card and like comes back and does stuff. Pretty good. Teferi also handles one of the cards on the board. We take 6, but we gain 3, right? And then we can Teferi his scary guy. We can make this one. Oh wait, cancel. Target artifact you control becomes a copy of another target artifact or creature. Okay, so target artifact becomes a copy of this. And then next turn we can actually start making these into spell weirds and then using them to sack and get infinite spells back, infinite removals and stuff, which is really nice. Hey gamer, welcome. Yeah, we'll just start getting back like every spell. So artifact becomes this creature. We're gonna sack this to get back a Spark Harvest. To kill this guy free of charge. We will add to Teferi. If he wants to 2-for-1 himself on this Dam Breaker, I'm fine with that too. In case there's a flying thing? Flying pump spell, I don't know. I get all of the pump spells mixed up. Waiting there for you. Oh shit. Holy crap. He was 1 damage off of killing us. I did not expect that. Wow. If we had killed his 2-3 and given the 2 counters to his other guys, he could have actually killed us. Wow. Yeah, that was closer than I thought. All right, we got a win, guys. I like it. You guys, I didn't get an email for it, which is weird, but I did see that we got another $50 donation. I was wondering, so my goal was 500, and I took note of every single email I got, and I just looked up at our player thing, and it does say 550, and I couldn't figure out why. It's because someone named Jeffrey actually donated $50, but for some reason, I didn't get the notification. So if you are still here, my dear, I do appreciate it. That's very, very awesome. You brought us up and over our goal, which is a huge deal. Giving us almost $300 in charity for the day. Pretty big deal. For me. And that's just what they'll do. You are not a blue source, my dear. Oh, shit. That card's no good. Oh man, a whiff. Good thing we didn't play the giant. Oh yeah. Last turn, the giant would have killed us for sure. This isn't very good, guys. He's got this lifelinker in addition to like this. We don't have any bounce spells. That's like the good answer to this, is having like 2 bounce spells. You let it build up just a little bit and then you bounce, and you can't actually make any progress with it. If we can get a removal spell or 2, we can hopefully get him in the air because it'll be dealing 1 damage to him a turn. So we might be able to race him that way. That's pretty big. I was kind of tempted to chump with the bolus. Maybe we'll do that next turn. So hopefully we double block with the Conjurant and the Bolus. Like I said, not having any of our removal spells is a little rough. We have two really good ones. Oh, actually, we can get the one that removes counters from this as well. That would help. Oh, it's 6 or great. I thought it was next turn. So he's gonna gain lifelink off this. Not that we have a choice. Saheeli also would have helped. We should have blocked with the Bolus last turn. We could have Aid for the Fallen it back and then cast it and still potentially gotten enough. Oh no, I think we drew a Swamp last turn, so we wouldn't not. Oh yeah, no, we still would have been able to cast it if we drew either one of our removals. One green, is that a thing? I feel like giving me this guy was a little premature, but it did gain him all of his life back and put him just like in a reasonable spot, which I'm not a fan of. Hey Firefighter, welcome. How are you? He's gained a lot of life off of us. You tossed a little into health. There's not an alert. I just refresh my email every once in a while, and I do see that $25. That's huge. That's on the larger side of donations for the charity. So that's super cool. Thank you. So we can save it for this, or this also gains him life, and then that sucks. Doesn't Conjurant avoid Death Touch? I mean, it still removes the counters, right? He can't attack into us because of the Conjurant, which is nice. damage is prevented, but it still loses the counters, right? So we have a 1/1 left, which it basically kills the conjure. But he doesn't gain the life. That's true. I honestly didn't think about that. Hopefully he doesn't see it either. Ooh, shit. That's pretty scary. Five, six. Oh no! He's gonna start gaining life off of that now too. That's gross. Attack me with the prowler, please. I need a 3-drop spell of some sort. Oh gosh. Really glad we scryed 4. Have I played my 1-drop black removal spell? No! Season of the Witch. He's gonna gain 12 life. Oh, I think he might have just fucked up. You're not gonna gain anything now. Oh, he did. How much did he gain? He gained 5. So he dealt 5 damage. Interesting. How did that work? Oh shit. You played this thing? If we kill this, and he blocks the 3 biggest things, he takes 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not quite sure how he gained 5. He must have been able to, like, change how damage was done somehow. Don't you have lethal? I don't think so. think I'm gonna hold this. Yeah, so he must have assigned all of the damage to the... It's weird though, he had the Conjurant first, so I don't know. Oh. He put the Conjurant first, so it dealt 1 damage, which is assigning lethal to the Conjurant, and then he assigned all of the rest of the damage to the second creature. I see, I think. One card in hand, huh? 5. Five, 6, 7. He needed to attack with this turn. I'm hoping he doesn't have a pump spell. Hellbent. But this Drake is just ginormous. And then he thinks he's on his way to like the next lifelinker, but we can edge it. Actually, if we go here, what is that? 6, 7, 8, 9. Avenue. You love Cardboard Live? Yeah, it's really helpful. Mortons, thank you again for the big donation to our Extra Life team thing. It's pretty awesome of you. Yeah! Getting them wins. Baby. Cutting out. All right, Spectrum, you were here for a long time today. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all your support today. There was some cheers, I believe, and some donations for charity. Definitely awesome. I think this is okay. We're mostly blue. 2-drop, 3-drop here is pretty sweet. I think our giveaway video is doing really well, guys. 166 views for the collector edition pack giveaway. Blue. Actually, I shouldn't hold that out because if we do draw a black source, we'll want to play it just in case we decide to cut it Bleeding Edge. If we draw runner black. To be with you. Every time I hear this song now, I think of Megamind. Alright, we weren't really supposed to draw Runner Runner Black Spell. That is definitely not what I had in mind. Interesting card. That's not like usually very playable, but this is also a fair card for us. Down the street. That sucked. Whoa, whoa. Saheeli is going down. But I'm okay with that for now. I guess, you know, we could have baited it out another turn and just did nothing. And then Aid for the Fallen, but then we didn't get this. That's not good either. And he can always use the Spell Weird to get this back, which is really tilting. And now we only actually don't have very many answers for this. He has Planeswalker. This game isn't going well, guys. This is gonna be a big fat loss. Not a fan. We are getting smushed. Proper smushed. It's all right now.
Here we go.
Oh crap, I forgot about that. Mother fudge. Damn it. Stupid static planeswalker abilities. We're pretty dead. Should have just played this. I was thinking I was going to be able to do both. And he didn't even attack with them, so pretty irrelevant regardless. You can always get the switch back, which is a little scary. Good card. At least we know he's not getting the switch back. And we know this is my card. That goes back into my yard. Yeah, if he would have played that other spell in the other order, he could have also gotten a trigger on this Drake. Because it's when you cast, it gets the trigger, so it's before resolution. So if he does it in the other order, he's doing pretty good. Oh, it would have been lethal. Ouch. We needed too many answers. Entirely too many. And none of them would have worked because we can't cast the extra mana from the Planeswalker. Yikes. Alright, we are 2-1, guys. This will probably be the last one for the YouTube video, win or lose. Lands and spells. Oops, I was muted. I was just saying, because he doesn't necessarily have another great play here, a sack on the bully might not be the worst idea, but this is probably gonna get deaded, considering he didn't tap anything. So why didn't he do that last turn and do an extra damage is what I'm curious about. Also, we kind of have to take that now just because we'll just die. But this is really good for us for the Obnixilus's cruelty here. Ooh, if he plays a land, he can put another counter on this and it would be perfect for us. Or he does nothing. What if he gets a pump spell? Yay, he didn't have one! Yay! Alright, so we couldn't cast a second spell this turn, unfortunately. Reaver would have been perfect, but I think casting the other Drake still keeps us off of his whatchamacallit guy, off of his bully. If he swings, taking 2 is not the worst. We can just wait and react. I think we're doing pretty well in the skies here. And then we're probably going to stop attacking with the weird, even if we don't need to, because we can sack EOT and kill whatever he plays. Oh shit, that actually could kill me. We draw 2 cards, take 2 damage. But we have enough to kill the Obnixilis, right? Take 3 damage, yikes. This is actually much nicer. We can attack with the weird because we're all tapped out. Hey, Hikadus! Welcome! Flames full of desire. Oh shit, he's got this thing again? shame there's no way around that. What's he at? 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's lethal? Right? This doesn't draw us a card, does it? God deals 4 damage to target creature. You gain life equal to damage dealt this way. Target player puts the top 4 cards of their library into their graveyard. I'm pretty sure that's lethal. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was close. If we killed the Mtgnerdgirl and he's got another one of the, he would have to also have a land, but he could potentially get it back and then kill us with the Mtgnerdgirl, and we have no way to respond to it, right? Okay, so sorry for the typing, guys. Planning our Halloween stuff for the stream. Potentially going to be doing some stuff with Gaston. I know how much you guys enjoyed that, so he was messaging me asking me about that. All right, so this video is well over an hour long for the recording. I mean, after I cut it, it'll probably be about 45 minutes. So I think this is a decent place to end it. I know the videos get a little lengthy, but we are currently 3-1, which is going really well. We can take another look here at the deck list. We do have 2 rare bombs. Command the Dreadhorde. I think Enter the God Eternal is a great rare. Cards like Saheeli, you know, give you a lot of really good value, especially when you Saheeli into Spellkeeper Weird, giving you the spells over and over again. You can essentially go infinite if you have this combo. You can cast a removal spell every turn because you cast a spell, right? Your removal spell, you get a token. Next turn, you use Saheeli to copy the token. I mean, granted, Saheeli can only do this so many times, but so long as you can proliferate, then, you know, technically you could. I don't know, it's kind of a neat trick, really a fan. The Thunder Drakes are also doing some really good work. I hope you guys enjoyed the draft video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Thank you guys so much for checking out my video. Please check the link down below for our sponsor, Card Kingdom. They help me out with making so much of this content. Also, a big thank you to everyone who has signed up for my Patreon. Without you, none of this content would be possible.